Hey everyone, welcome to this tutorial in which we'll be examining how to set up your first class using rosters in Rooms by Thrillshare. So you can see I'm here on my login page. I'm going to come over here and select Rooms right there, and we'll open up Rooms. And what we want to do now is make our first class. So ordinarily you wouldn't see any classes right here on your first try. You can see I've made a couple, but we're going to make one now using rosters. So first we'll start off by clicking here at top right, click New, and we'll give this a name. You'll want to make this name something obvious for parents because they'll be seeing this. And for secondary teachers, you may want to consider whether or not you're going to aggregate all of your teaching assignments into one room, or whether or not you'll be making periods or different classes based on your teaching assignments. So consider what you want that name to be that will be informative both to you and to parents. Now from here, you'll select your teaching assignment. And as you can see, they all start with buildings. So after that, they're in alphabetical order. And I'll be choosing my assignment, Test Elementary. Then I'm going to assign it a color so that I can find it easily. It's that bar along the side of the dashboard card. I'll leave materials turned on so that I can easily add materials to the class. And now this is where we get interesting. We're going to click on optional on this side and then stay with rosters right here. Now, as you can see, I have a problem. You won't have this problem. Most likely you'll see, if you're an elementary teacher, you're going to see just your homeroom here in this list. But if you're a secondary teacher, you're going to see all of your assigned courses right here. Some of you may have multiples, and so you could aggregate them all at once just by clicking the plus signs here. You'll see them added over here on this side. So you could easily message all of your parents, and what you may want to do is do that for one room, but then go in and assign separate rooms to each of your courses. Elementary teachers, however, you're just going to choose your homeroom. And because I have an unusual assignment here, I have to go find a room that I can use, one that doesn't have a ton of students, so I'm not exposing a lot of student data as we get ready to do this. So I see one here that just has, it looks like a teacher assigned. So I'm going to click the plus sign right there. You can see the room moves over here. I've got myself as a user. I could also add a co-teacher by using the users menu right here if I have a co-teacher or other coaches, for example, who might share my assignment. So now I'm ready to publish. I just click Publish Now. And my classroom shows up here with that colored bar on the side. When I click this, I should be able to see all of the participants, which I can easily edit right here. I can add more people as needed. However, keep in mind that your course that is rostered will not change. If you add extra people, those will not be rostered in the future. So you'll have to continually monitor to make sure any people that you add stay added. Okay, so there's where our room is. We're ready to go. We can come in now, add materials as needed. We have this window here, which would allow us to upload images or videos or documents. So we could create folders and make sure we've got the documents ready to go. This is where our class info will go. This would be a screen that everybody can see. So it's kind of maybe your syllabus or your course description or introduction of yourself as a teacher. And then we can always come over to settings right here where we can check on what the classroom name is and also change colors, turn off materials, and unpublish as necessary. So that's the basics to creating a room from a roster. Hopefully that made sense, and you'll find that it's easy enough to get started with your very first room in Rooms. Meanwhile, have a great day.